Hey, YouTube family. Welcome back to Faith Lock Live. I'm jamming, y'all. It's Friday night. Hold on. You know what? I don't know the name to all the updated songs, but I got to make sure I don't get copyrighted. That's another thing, too. Hold on now. Friends, how have you been? All right, y'all. Hey, welcome to Phase Lock Life, everybody. Welcome. It is Friday. It is an exciting day. I am happy today. It's really good. So it is the beginning of the live, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wait till I can get some of you guys up in here. So I just want to make sure I got all my stuff situated, guys. Tonight is going to be another nice live as usual with me and my lock stars. So I got my little notes here about what we are going to be talking about tonight. Okay. And then I also have my table sitting over here, guys. Tonight I am going to be having me a sippy sip, guys. I have the this is the prosecco with some strawberries, guys. I'm being a little bourgeoisie tonight, okay? All right, so we're going to have a little sippy sip there, and then I have a couple of products. I have like actually a few products here that I'm going to go over with you guys, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wait until I can get a few minutes. Get a few of you guys up in here. I'm gonna wait about a good 5 minutes. I'm gonna just sit here and kind of vibe out to the nice little tunes playing in the back while a couple of y'all decide to jump up in here, y'all. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a good 5 minutes. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wait, and then this is how I have decided to do my thing. This is all new with me going live, guys, for the past last couple of weeks. I would say maybe 3 weeks or so, guys. I've been consistent. I'm so proud of myself. So it seems like the day that is panning out is Fridays at 6 p.m., guys. Last week I did 6:15, but I think that the Friday is gonna be that day, y'all. So I'm getting a little bit proud of myself that I'm getting consistent. Maybe we can work our way up to 2 days, but look, slow down, Faith, slow down. We gonna go ahead and keep it at that Friday at 6 p.m. until I get that unlocked, and then we can talk about some other stuff. All right. So for now, we gonna work on that. I'm just like kind of in my little feels about that. I'm very proud about that. Hey, Tasha. Hi, Tasha. Welcome, girl. Thanks for the like. Okay, you in here, girl. You know you better give me that like, Tasha. Put that like up there, girl. Thank you. Make sure you. That's right. Hearts and locks. I was just saying how I'm trying to make sure I stay consistent. Thank you, girl. Thank you for the like. I'm trying to stay consistent. You're the first one in here. Welcome. I'm being a little Tasha. Whenever you come in, girl, I don't know, because we always talking some good health stuff, child. I always be feeling a little bit like my aunties in here watching. Now, child, I know I'm older than you, but I'm just saying, look, girl, look what I got. See, it's Friday and I made an excuse. This is Prosecco. Why am I sitting here? Hey, Tasha, why do I always feel like I gotta explain myself to you? Why do I always feel like that? I have no idea, but I always feel like I always feel like I gotta explain myself. Here I am, a grown woman. I know. It's crazy because it ain't even like you saying nothing to me, right? But I be in that, girl. It don't be nothing but me. It don't be nothing but me. But any other ways, I'm just kind of chilling out. I'm feeling a little nice tonight. I'm just gonna enjoy. I enjoy those times when I feel good in my spirit. So, child, I just take them when I get those moments. But anyways, We are going to have a good live tonight. I'm trying to wait for a couple other people to come in. I've notified a few people, so they should be eventually like popping in, like my daughter and other people. And we are going to be talking about what was in the title. And I'm going to have y'all guess who the celebrity is. Hopefully, based on the thumbnail, nobody could like just tell right off the bat who that person is that is experiencing thinning edge of the edges. So we're not talking about like the other stuff that like I was talking about like up top and all that kind of stuff. Although that's very important too, but that's not what we're discussing. And hopefully, one of the my other lock stars getting here, Tina Scott, because she's the one who actually asked about the thinning edges, guys. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, is specifically because that is another area of our hair that a lot of women deal with, is those thinning edges. And not even just like to the point where you can get, just have some of your edges coming out. I'm talking about where they're gone, like just like literally like, because I've seen like a lot of damage like that too, where the edges are like just like gone, like they're gone. So, and then to talk about, is there what type of remedies can we utilize to get those edges back, or can we get those edges back? And if it gets to the point where they're so far gone, what are other alternatives that you can utilize, like when they have gone that far? So Tasha, like I said, you're the only one in here yet. It's like each week gets different. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wait a couple more minutes to see if we can get some more folks in here before I get started, so we don't have to be so repetitive and stuff like that. And then we gonna get going. I got my notes. I already showed. Hey, who's the second? Oh, hey, 305 Capricorn. Welcome. Thank you. When you get up in here, guys, make sure you like guys. So we're going to be talking about those thinning edges, guys. We are going to be talking about those. I got a couple of I wrote down a couple of sites in here that I got a couple of sites. I'm going to show y'all some videos on my phone that I'm going to be pulling up like I did for the last one. Let me turn down this music, girl, because I'm probably about to get copyrighted. Okay, yeah. So I have a couple of, thank you. Okay, yeah, okay. I have to leave. That's okay. Okay. That's okay. That's okay, Tasha. That's all right. It's all good. It's all good. If you have to leave, if you gotta do whatever you have to do what you gotta do. I understand. I just even appreciate you even showing up. So I understand. So what I'm gonna do, guys, and like I said, how I was waiting, I have a couple of channels that I'm going to be showing y'all. When it comes to these thinning edges and stuff like that. Hey, hello. So when it comes to the thinning edges, this, I kind of want to say, in a way, it kind of seems like it's a different area of the hair, because when you talk about alopecia and stuff like that, that's like a different type of thing when it comes to like alopecia, because when hair loss will affect you in different areas of your hair. So when it comes to the alopecia and all that other type of stuff, most of the times that's like generated up here and then more towards the back and then up in this area. So that's where you'll find more of that issue going on. But when it comes to your edges and stuff like that, alopecia doesn't tend to attack a person like at their edges. That's the difference between like when it comes to your edges coming out, unless you have like I've known like a person. I remember when I had first went and when I first did my install and stuff like that, and I started binge watching everybody and all that kind of stuff. One of the only persons that I saw how the thinning affected like every part of hair is when they had extreme eczema. but the type of eczema they had, and I understand how eczema can be and how extreme it can be, because my daughter's eczema was really, really bad on her on her skin, because she ended up having it from me and her father's side. So when she was younger, it affected her so bad. Like I mean, like it was like really extreme, like how bad her eczema was. It but the difference was her diet contributed to that. But that's also the same thing with us too. It depends on what you're eating. A lot of people don't understand that, you know, what you're eating, what you put in your body is going to reflect on what comes out as well. So people have to understand that. Hey, everyone. So anybody that's joining in, I see we have another person that joined in. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the live. Guys, whenever you come in, just make sure you thumbs up the video. We all know with the little algorithm and everything. So since it's just like, I see people starting to try to come on in, guys, I'm going to go ahead and then pull up. So what we're going to be talking about this live is this live. I ended up doing this live because of one of the lock stars was saying she wanted to know specifically about the edges, because although we talked about other kind of thinning aspects, we weren't really doing a deep dive into the edges. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and look at some videos and all this other kind of stuff to give you guys what I found online. Okay, and this is what we came up with. Unfortunately, and I'm going to say unfortunately, because most of the videos that I saw on thinning edges was kind of disappointing to me. It really was kind of disappointing, because the type of videos that are up there, and it's the majority of these videos, they are not going to help your edges grow back. But what I will say is that these were from younger women. There were some older women, but these were for younger women. And I said, I'm not going to be hard on them, because I was once there when I was young too. The one thing about it is, when we go natural, it is a mindset change. You got to change the thinking. And I understand this because of all of the messaging that we have got about our hair. It's really hard to really turn that around. Okay, it's really hard to turn that around. So the first videos I'm going to show you guys is going to be videos that they're not going to. I'm just going to tell you flat out, because of the information and knowledge I know about hair and everything and all that I've gone through. I know for a fact that this is not going to help your edges, but I do have a video in the end that will actually help you. And also, I want you guys to guess based on the thumbnail to see if you can tell me who that celebrity is. She had a show that she did with you know what? I don't know if I'm showing enough for y'all to try to see if you can guess who she is. Let me see if y'all can guess who she is. If you can't guess who she is, I'm going to give you another hint. And then y'all might be like, oh, okay, because the next hint that I'll give y'all, I promise you, y'all will know these people and they're celebrity as well. You will know them, but she did a show with this particular male celebrity's wife. So y'all will know. But this is, so let me look up the first video that we're going to do. So this one is, the first one that I'm going to look up is called How to Fake Edges. How to Fake Edges Detailed Ponytail Tutorial. And this one is going to be by a YouTube girl named Vanessa Monet. Okay. And okay. Yeah. Let's see. No, that one's not her. Well, let me see. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. Hold on. Okay. How to fake. How to fake. How to fake edges. Edges detail ponytail. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so this, okay, y'all. So this is gonna be the first girl, right?
Here's what you need to know about Trenton Owen. Hi, I'm Donna. I'm a nurse practitioner here at Agency. Trenton Owen is the Amazon, and what this does is it just really... Hi guys, and welcome back to my
Give this person some grace, y'all, because she's young and she just doesn't know.
channel. It's Vanessa here, and today's video is super duper near and dear to my heart. If you guys have been following me, you know that I just went viral on TikTok. I've gotten over 4 million views on a video that I was so apprehensive to post. I was so scared to post it, but I opened up about my battle with traction alopecia, which is a condition that has caused me to permanently lose my edges, basically. I will leave a timestamp if you just want to go ahead and get to the tutorial, but I did kind of want to just give you guys a little backstory about my edges. Just growing up, I've really never had edges. I'm very, very sensitive about, even still to this day as a 30-year-old woman. It's something that I'm super duper insecure about, and it has really impacted me in my life, my social life, in romantic relationships, even...
Now, she's saying that the alopecia affected her edges. Now, I'm not going to say... I'm not going to say for sure that it's alopecia that actually affected her edges, because as far as what I know of alopecia, now I will say there are some women that do have alopecia where they are bald all around. So it's very possible that she could have had the alopecia as well on her edges. But she said that as she was younger, she was like going through it, and she always had the thin edges. So if she was a young person and a young girl who had been experiencing thinning in her hair, there is no way that it could have been caused by alopecia. You see what I'm saying? So she was like, as she's growing up, she had that going on. So you can't have, you couldn't have had that. I'm gonna try to get to the part, because she wants to explain. Okay, hold on. I just want to get to the part where she is. Okay, hold on.
Straightened out my hair. All you have to do is improvise and make it work for you. Now, a lot of people might not agree with my methods. A lot of people might say I'm further damaging my hair, I'm doing the wrong thing, but honestly, I'm doing what I feel is right for myself, and I want to share that journey with so many women who are just like me, willing to wear different styles. Like, I haven't been able to wear my hair in this type of style ever. But because I was able to create something that I feel is confident, it makes me feel sexy, I feel so beautiful and so empowered that I just had to share. So this video is a step-by-step on how I do this hairstyle right here with no edges. It cost me about $10 to do. And if I wasn't filming it, it wouldn't take me that long at all. So yeah, I'm really excited the way it came out, and I cannot wait to share with you guys. Again, for all of the likes, the shares, the comments, everything on all of my social media, I went ahead and I added a few pieces right here in the front.
So she added some weave to her hair,
thicker than what it is.
Y'all see the edges. Y'all see her edges.
Whenever you're doing a ponytail in your hair, you have to have straight hair. It's easier to put in a ponytail, and it's not as wavy. I'm going to separate
you see the thin edges on her hair
here from the ponytail and do the ponytail first, because we're going to go ahead and add this at the end. What I like to use on my ponytails is this baby right here. This is the Luster's Slick Stick, and I'll go ahead and just put this on my hair. Now, this really is what is the magic of the hairstyle.
No, there's nothing magic about that.
And on Amazon, and what this does is it just really slicks the hair down. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in a ponytail. Now I'm gonna do is take some Got2b spray and just spray the ponytail down.
It's probably filled with alcohol.
So now I'm just taking some Eco Styler gel.
Gel is going to dry it out.
Slip down the edges that I do have. I kind of want to leave this part out because I kind of want it to be down.
Gel is going to dry your hair even more.
I want to make sure you get behind the ear as well.
And
so now that I have gelled it all down and I'm going to wait for this to dry, I'm going to work on my swoop area. Spray a little bit more.
So she's spraying even more stuff. That's gonna cause.
Far. See that? I'm still bald headed, but we're gonna work it out. I'm gonna wait for that dries. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this side. And this side takes a lot of patience. So
let me get to those other edges. Okay.
Like I told you guys, short hair. Let's go ahead and get the edges together. What I use for that is this Got to Be Glued spiking gel. What I have here is 2 leftover track pieces that I used in order to complete my swoop. And I'm going to actually take this hair and add it to this part of my head so that I can still feel confident when I'm going out, right? Take my scissors and I'm going to cut it off the weft. Like this.
And she's gonna take that hair and she's literally
my edges. Before I add the hair on my head, I like to take the Got to Be Glued and I like to go ahead and put it on this part of my hair and just kind of slick it in the areas where I want to place
she's putting glue.
And you can do this in sections.
Literally on her scalp.
I'm gonna literally start it right there at the top. So I'm gonna put
glue now. This is glue, chemical glue.
And don't worry if it looks a little white. That's okay.
I was there once, guys, so please don't think I'm judging her because, to be honest, I'm not judging her. It's just that I just know better. Like I just know better, and it's heartbreaking. Like to just,
it's not as blunt, and sometimes you have to cut it to make it look decent. And you just want to place it where you need it. So I need it right there. And I just keep going with this process. So keep watching.
I cannot. Guys, so, okay.
And one thing I like about this technique is you can actually layer hair on top of each other until you get your desired look. The gel will dry, so just go ahead
and the thing about this, what they're doing
with the result. And this is human hair, by the way. I find that for my hair texture, using human hair is best. If you are more of a natural hair person,
what's sad about this is she's teaching this to other people.
I have like a few more pieces to add. And if you see hairs kind of standing up, just take your comb and press down into the gel.
Okay. This is okay, look. This is okay, a commercial came up. Listen, okay, so I'm gonna get to the point where she gets to her
model. This is the Color Pro Quick Wrap.
Okay, hold on.
It comes with, and this pretty much finishes out the look. I'm loving how my hair came out. It's given very much so vibes. I'm feeling really cute, really confident. I'm feeling like I can turn heads, take pictures, and not have to worry about my edges, Facetune, Photoshop, all of those things. I could just be myself. I haven't been able to wear this
now look, okay, so I'm gonna stop her right there. Now, okay, so fine. Like, listen, and like I said, do not think she's a young Black sister. She's just like all of us who have had to come to that, come to that point of just accepting our hair, how it is. She may not want to be natural. I'm not saying, because it doesn't mean that you have to be natural or any of those kind of things. But if she thinks for 1 second, like there is no way at all that her edges will ever come back because of what she is doing and what she's continuing to do. And what she's actually doing is just putting a Band-Aid on it. She's just putting a Band-Aid on damaged hair. And to be honest, if you see how far back, like where you see like that area of her hair that's just all the way out, what'll happen is that area that's always that's out, once it gets that shine to it, like have you ever seen people that when they have those areas that are just so done and they're very smooth and it has a shine to it, whenever that shine comes on it, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like the follicles, like it's dead. Like it's actually like your follicles have died. And this is how come they try to tell you to get in to see a dermatologist as early as possible. And the other second couple of videos, I'm gonna show you another one, because mostly the videos like that is the ones that keep coming up of the women that's showing alternatives instead of actual remedies that's actually going to help your edges grow. So this one is how to get fake edges in minutes. Okay, how to get fake edges in minutes. Hold on, Alexa, how to get fake edges in minutes. Okay, so we're gonna So and with this girl, right? This particular girl that's gonna show, the sad part about it is when you see her hair, she actually has like this really nice curly, nice braided hair, and then you'll hear when she says, "I actually liked my curls, to be honest. Low key, I liked my curls," but she didn't go for that. She ended up just because what happens is you default to what you know. So and it's sad, but of course, when they get older, I hope that as they get older, they start to realize what they're doing is so damaging, and that if they don't stop, so this is another one
to make sure that my hair color matched the color of the tracks, which was pretty much jet black. I left that in for about 30 minutes, then I rinsed it out, and
you can see her edges. You can see how her edges are gone. Now watch how wait. Now watch at a point. You'll see how it walks.
All right, then I applied my conditioner, rinsed that out. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of feeling these curls.
See, she was saying she just was feeling her curls, but she,
all over. And then I started to make a part, and I actually used the hot comb to get my hair as straight as possible, so that way it can match the tracks.
Heat. They're using heat. All the things that are going to keep your hair falling out.
So I'm getting my hair ready for a ponytail. I got my little ponytail in. See my little ponytail.
So look.
All right, so then I start putting my tracks in the front.
Now watch this.
I'm working on the swoop right now.
Now watch how it's the same thing. They keep gluing, using glue
and then I started on there. The rest of the tracks in my hair to add thickness. All right, then I just brush that on out. Smooth it out.
So she added the hair to the front, but that's not the part we're talking about. We're talking about the other side. Look at it.
All right, then I start brushing my little baby hairs. Y'all see my little baby hairs?
Now
start brushing them down.
Look at this now.
And I'm putting my tracks in. And as you can see, I'm kind of putting them in at a slant. So you want to make sure you kind of slant them when you're putting them in.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Because that's the direction I want the hair to go.
So,
all right, so I'm blow drying.
Okay. So let me. Okay. So the consensus is, as I looked around and looked at videos, that's talking about how do we grow our edges back when we start to thin on our edges. You're going to find a plethora of videos like that. And mainly it's with young girls. They want instant gratification. And that's really what that is. They want to instantly, they're not thinking in their mind, oh my God, if I keep doing this, I'm really going to affect my hair really, really bad. A lot of them at this point in their life, they're still partying, they're hanging out with their friends, they're like, go, go, go. They're not thinking about oh my God, as I get older, when I start getting in my 30s and my 40s, and as I'm getting older and my hair is starting to thin out more and more, and as I keep also putting glue in my hair and putting tracks on my hair and putting wigs on my hair and braiding tight braids, and now we got the butt, the braids that go way down to your butt, and they partying and it's lit and we outside. Hairstyles, they're not thinking about how this is going to affect them in the long run. So this is why there is a lot of young girls that have already lost their edges because of the hairstyles. Do the hairstyles look nice? And I say it over and over again. Yes, they do. They look beautiful. They're gorgeous. A lot of the styles look really, really great, but they are causing trauma, anything that causes a bump, anything that you feel like, oh, this is too tight, or all you have to do, you don't even have to put anything in your hair. Let's do a test right now. Grab your edge and just pull it back a little bit and feel how that will feel. Like you can feel that tension. This is some of the most fragile hairs on our hairline. That is super fragile. So you can't continue to do the styles, and this is like just very consistent with a lot of Black women now. And then when you start to get to my age, or like from even earlier now, the girls are in their 20s. These are young girls. These girls are in their 20s, and they don't have any edges, and they're in their 20s. So forget about 30s and 40s and 50s. Getting my age, 50, you're probably wearing a wig. You probably have straight up traction alopecia that is not coming back because it's been damaged so long. So I'm really hoping that some of these videos go out. I hope that, they're able to, like, I just pray that they're able to see some of these videos so that they can learn and start to find out the actual proper things that you need to do. So all of these things we talked about, like the hair and all that up here, but when it comes to your edges, we're talking specifically about the edges, guys. Let me show you a product that I bought. I was going to wait this till later, but I'm going to actually show you a product that I purchased. I was in as a part of my Marshall's haul. I went in there because I had to get some other stuff, but I ended up finding this right as I was going to the counter, and I was like, my God, what a find. Oh my God. I said, oh my God, this is perfect for the next live. This was God, okay? This here. Now, everybody already know that when they talk about your edges, they always talk about using castor oil, all right? Everybody, have you ever heard about castor oil growing out your edges? But they always talked about specifically Black Haitian castor oil, right? So at the end, while I was coming out, I ended up finding this. Okay, let me turn it around. It's so weird, guys, how I'm trying to. So this is 100% pure Haitian black castor oil. And look at the bottom, guys, with rosemary mint. And this is by Creole Essence. This is, I was like, this is 2 ounces in here. I believe this is 2 ounces. This is 2 ounces. And I think I ended up paying $14 for 2 ounces of this Haitian oil. It came with a dropper, and I had kept going back and forth, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that because I'm still dealing with a little bit. Then it's not gone like that. Only because I've taken over the control of my own hair and all that kind of stuff. But I was like, let me get that and try it. I love that it comes in this dropper form, guys, right? And you know what? When I put it on my hair, like after I washed my hair, like really good and do a good massage, and you put a couple of drops, so I put a couple of drops here. I definitely get my edges with this. And then I even put some up here. I don't know. And let me tell you something. This stuff is potent. This is really potent. I felt that like my head was breathing. Now, I don't know about this company, but with me being in hair and knowing about hair stuff, I know when I'm experiencing a good product. That is for sure. I know when I'm experiencing a good product. I don't want to make the claim that, oh, it's going to grow your hair, this and that. Because no matter what, even if you go to a dermatologist or whatever have you, they're going to still tell you, give it at least a good 2 to 3 to 4 months to see some results in your hair. So even if they do provide a remedy for you, you're still going to have to wait. Nothing is going to happen because even with hair growth, every month you're only going to get a half an inch if you're a slow grower. If you're a fast grower, you will get an inch of hair growth if you're a fast grower. But so no matter what, even if you're a healthy person and your hair grows in a healthy kind of way, you're still going to get at the most, if you're a fast growing person, an inch of hair, and you're going to still have to wait. So even if you go and get remedies, don't think like, oh, okay, they gave me a remedy. Dad, it's only been a month. I don't really see that much happening. No, you're not going to see that much happening because you're going to have to wait for the process. It's just like someone having a baby. You can't have that baby for that 9 months unless something else is going on or something's not right. You're going to have to wait. But the way that this feels, and just my experience for the years of me being in hair care and all that other kind of stuff, I feel like this is a good product. I can't say for sure because I haven't used it long enough yet, but I will definitely update you guys on this. So I'm not saying go ahead out here and try to look for this because I don't even know actually where you can buy it. It might have something to do with that company name, but I purchased it from Marshall's in the area where you can go and get a lot of different little hair products and stuff. I found that in Marshall's. So that's also a good tip to go to Marshall's and check in their places because a lot of times you will find a whole bunch of name brand products at cheaper prices there. And so that's a good thing right there. Now I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to get into that video where we are going to talk about the dermatologist here. And now, so this is what I want to say for people. If you are experiencing hair loss and you're really ready to do something about it in a serious way and you're not playing, you have to see a dermatologist, guys. This is not like a if, ands, buts about it. Oh, well, let me show you a trick how we can make them fake edges grow. No, none of that. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm here to tell you, like, after years of experience, that will not work for you at all. You're going to actually have to see a dermatologist. And if at all possible, and in this video, I think it's called blackdermatologist.com, and especially specifically a Black dermatologist, because that dermatologist is going to know our hair. They actually do their treatment specific to our textures of hair because they have our texture of hair. Okay, so this one is how to actually, this particular video is titled, okay, how to actually grow your edges. Now, so okay, how to actually grow your edges. Okay, let's see. We got the okay, so this is the video that I want you guys to look into watching. And when you guys, all of you guys that are serious about for real hair loss or thinning or anything like that, skip all of this commercial stuff. Okay, forget all that. Go straight to the videos with the dermatologist. Okay, what is going on with my phone? Okay, hold on. What is going on here? Okay, man. TV queue will be cleared. Are you sure you want to close the player? Okay, close player. Okay. Disconnect. Okay, yeah, hold on. So I'm really excited to introduce the two dermatologists that I have on here on call with me. The first is Dr. Candrace Heath. I am a Philadelphia-based dermatologist who specializes in care for adults and pediatric patients. And the second is another highly renowned Black dermatologist, Dr. Hope Mitchell. I am a board-certified dermatologist who practices medical, aesthetic, and surgical dermatology in Ohio. And today we'll be talking all about growing your edges back. So I hope you have a pen and paper ready. If you've been struggling with your edges, been watching different videos, aren't really getting good answers and things that have actually helped you, today is the day that you're going to get like real information from real people, real dermatologists. I'm really excited to get into this video. The things that we'll talk about in this video will be about lost edges that resulted from things that you did from the outside. So like tight hairstyles, things like that. And we're not really going to talk about if you have an internal problem and that's causing your hair loss, because if that's the case, you would need to go to a doctor. Like there's no way
I can tell you what health condition that you're having. There can be like actual serious health conditions that are causing you to lose your hair. And then you can also just be deficient in certain things like zinc and vitamin D are really common deficiencies that can cause people to lose their hair. So it's going to be like a guessing game trying to figure that out without just going to a doctor. Even though in this video we will talk about ways to grow back your edges, they're only going to fall back out if you still have that health condition that hasn't been checked out. So make sure that you know that. But if it's because of things that you did to your own hair, because let's be honest, most of the time we know that it was something that we did or that was done externally to our hair. So that's what we're going to be talking about mostly today, and how to actually grow your edges back. So I hope you guys are ready.
When people are thinking about their edges, really, they can start today by the reversal of doing things that can be traumatic, whether it's glued down hairstyles that when they're removed, they're also removing hair, and they're also traumatizing the follicles, limiting tight hairstyles. If it hurts, it's too tight. Yes. If you cannot move your eyebrows after it's in, it is too tight. And our body tells us, pain, throbbing, little bumps around the areas where the hairs are being pulled.
It's not acceptable to say, I'll just go home and take Tylenol and sleep it off. That is a warning sign. It's like, alert, hello, this is not cool. Those hairs, they come back finer and lighter and thinner. They're not robust hairs that can really stand on their own. They need time to mature and to grow. And if you go back to those hairstyling practices while we're trying to grow the hair, you're just going to rip those new hairs out.
And I often let them know that some of these practices that have led them to this point really started in childhood. Often, these things started well beyond we even knew about edges. Those things were being done to our hair. And even as a Black dermatologist who specializes in hair loss, occasionally, yes, we get braids and things like that. And even I would find myself saying, excuse me, it's a little tight, because we've been kind of conditioned to not express that. But I want people to know that, yes, that's the first step. Instead of purchasing an oil or this or whatever you see, really limiting the tightness on the scalp. People think, okay, I'm going to get a treatment and this is going to be fixed. This is one of those conditions where you actually have to do both preventative and treatment to really save the follicles that you have.
Okay, so once they've done the preventative part, what can they do as far as treating?
So guys, so basically, just like on here, this is a very, this is a good informative, guys, I'm going to stop here. This is a very good informative video. I'm not going to play the whole entire one. Soon as I get StreamYard, I'm trying to find out about StreamYard where you can, because I don't have that set up yet. So I can't have it where I can do, that's the only reason why I'm pulling up my iPhone and stuff like that, because I don't have it where I can split my screen, right? So that it could be like, oh, okay, you guys can see the whole video. So I want you guys to actually give you a second till, you come back, write this down or whatever. This is How to Actually Grow Edges Back, Real Dermatologist Breakdown by Sion Okemi. So that video is on her channel. That is going to give you a whole bunch of information. I actually watched that video all the way through, which actually gave me a great amount of information. And anyways, that was something that I ended up learning myself. If I had not stopped what I was doing, with just all the kind of stuff that they're talking about, in order for you to actually slow down the process and stop your hair from falling out, you're gonna have to stop all of the stuff that we love to do with our hair, all the stuff that they taught Black people to do with their hair. You're gonna have to stop it, period. Even with a style like Sisterlocks, that's the reason why I'm even where I'm at, is because I took over my hair. I took over doing my hair. Now, I am not saying that you can't be with a loctician that cares about your hair, but you got to make sure you know what's going on in your hair. And if you know what's going on in your hair, you got to make sure that loctician is going to be working with you in your hair, that they're going to care about your hair just like how you care about your hair. If you plan on having this hairstyle, you can't put it all super tight, like the edges all crazy and tight. You are not going to be able to do that, because guess what? It's going to cost thinning over time, no matter however you want to look at it. It's 100% grand is going to happen to you if you do that. And I do mine part by part. I take my time. Anything I do not put tension on, like I'll like, I'll let it loose. That's why most of the time when y'all come here and see me, my hair is just down. I don't have the fancy styles updos like some of the people have and all that kind of stuff, and anything pulling tight. Oh, I got this all wrapped up here, this, that. No, I don't do any of that. And if anything, I will have one little side down, and I might throw my hair in a ponytail. There's been times if it's too hot, I might throw it like up in the back and put a ponytail if you want to work out or something like that, but don't loop it too hard. And we all know we're not using rubber bands today. We all know we're not using anything with the metal things that clip onto your hair and stuff like that. You're just using the material and like the that kind of the drawstring type of like satin kind of wraps that you could put over your hair and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what you're using. So at this stage of the game, guys, when it comes to thinning, any kind of thinning, the top, the alopecia, anything, we're stopping the styles, all the styles that is causing inflammation in your hair, that is causing thinning, hair loss, permanent damage. At the end of the day, once it starts to get smooth and shiny, you're killing the follicles. It's not coming back. None of that is going to come back if you continue to do that. And then that's why I said I felt sorry for seeing these girls, like it's like they're gluing those, and all they're doing is just killing it more and more. All it's going to do is recede back more and more and more. And this is where they will end up with just those women that don't have no hair. You're going to end up to a point where you will not have any hair on your head. Okay? If you won't even be able to do the comb over. Okay? You won't even be able to do that. If that's what you desire, you go ahead and follow those videos with the girls showing you how to magic edges, and there's nothing magic about it. The only thing that is just destructive. If you want to do that, that's not going to fix it. The only way that you're going to be able to fix that, you will have to see your dermatologist. So if you are experiencing any kind of hair loss, any kind of thinning, your edges, any of that, please immediately go see your dermatologist, and specifically a Black dermatologist, because they're going to know that is very educated in Black hair, because they're going to be the people that you're going to that is going to be most effective with trying to get your hair to grow back. And they're going to let you know what level you are at, if it is possible for that to happen to you, or if you are gone too far, then it might get into things like transplants and all that type of stuff, which tends to cost more money. That's why they try to tell you to come in earlier. As soon as you see any of that developing, you need to go see your dermatologist like yesterday. That is the only way that you're going to remedy that, guys. Okay, so that is that on the thinning kind of stuff. I have other, videos prior that I talked about a lot of the thinning things, because that is very prevalent in our community, and not just with us, with a lot of women are experiencing it. So there's a lot of us out here that is dealing with either balding or thinning. It has become a really, really huge, big issue. And, as us for women, that is very detrimental to us, because, our hair is everything to us, or it's a big part of us, we look at that as our beauty, or as, whatever, what I mean? So we all know as women, our hair, how we feel about our hair. So if it's not a big deal to you, then it's not a big deal to you, but for a lot of women it is. So these are the type of things that I would recommend from my knowledge, from what I know. What am I using? I am using massages. I do daily massages. Like I said, it's like a routine. Like I get up and brush my teeth. I get up and I brush my teeth, wash my face, and when I get to my hair, a massage is included. Like I absolutely massage my hair every single day. There is not a day that I go by that I do not massage my hair. I am using currently now, since we kind of talked about, those videos and all that kind of stuff. And if you want to go back to that dermatologist video, I suggest you guys watch that. It's an excellent video. You're going to get a lot of knowledge from that. And shout out to the girl that, created that. This, like I said before, a part of my haul, these are the two things that I purchased. My DHS zinc shampoo. This has been amazing. I love how this feels on my scalp right now. I'm really loving this, and I am loving the Nexus conditioner. This year I'll be 8 years locked in. My ends are still out, guys. I've been conditioning my hair and it has not unraveled all the way up. However, my ends do stay out, and I was a little bit concerned about that. Like, oh my God, if I condition my hair. But there are times when my locks get dry, and I do not like that feeling when my locks get dry like that, especially when I do a henna treatment. And when I do a henna treatment to cover up my grays, like the perimeter of my hair, I do my henna natural treatments, like for color to color my locks black, because it strengthens my locks as well. And our locks are thin, so I want my locks to feel strengthened. I actually do feel the difference when my locks feel stronger after a henna treatment. And then when I do that, I need something like Nexus to go ahead and soften the locks back and make it more manageable. So since I came across this, and then they were saying with the zinc, with the thinning hair, having the zinc is like an important thing. Like I think vitamin D as well. I think vitamin D, vitamin C or D, guys, something like that. But I do know the zinc is really good. I think it's vitamin D though, like with the sun. So those two things I ended up rebuying. I'm going to keep that in rotation because I like that. Of course, this to me is the star of the show. Of everything that I purchased in my haul, this is definitely the star. And I'm definitely going to do an update with that, guys, and let you know how I have been feeling with that. Thank you, guys, for the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So I did that. This is another thing that I purchased that, and this has been also in rotation with me for a very long time. I've actually used this for some years now. This is a jojoba oil. This is a certified organic jojoba oil, 100% pore moisturizing. And I actually use this on my hair, like when I'm doing my braid outs and stuff, I braid it. And when you want something light, especially in the summertime, you want like a very light oil. Jojoba is a super light oil. You don't want that just fun. So that's like pretty much the consistency of jojoba oil. You'll get something that's like, it's like a super kind of like a light, it absorbs very quickly, and it's really nice. And this is actually super nice on the skin too. So I actually use this on my skin as well as my hair. And as you can see on the bottom, it says multi-purpose and balancing. This is actually pretty good. I got this on Amazon too. I keep that in rotation as well. I've been using that for some years now. I love it actually. And one of my subscribers, he's not here today. One of my rock stars out in Florida, he told me about a Parador shampoo. But however, I had been looking for a body wash, and I saw the name, and I was like, oh, there goes Parador. He was talking about a Parador. I never used this brand. I ended up just getting a body wash in this brand because I had been looking for a body wash, but he's been telling me that I guess he had some great results with the shampoo. So this just happened to be the body wash. Something. Oh, I like the way that smells. Wow, I can't describe it. It's mild, but it does, like, I'm a type of person, I don't like super strong scents or whatever. And it's not a strong scent. It's mild, but you can tell it just feels like you would just feel like you're so nice and clean after you like just oh wow. I can't wait to see what the shampoo is like, since since I kind of like how that body wash smells. And then I ended up buying a couple of spray bottles, guys. I just got a small spray bottle. I got these from Target's, and this is my coffee and onion juice that I be spraying on my scalp as well. So I decided that this is gonna be like a I'm gonna do this maybe twice a week or whatever. And sometimes, like, I kind of forget when I spray it. I'm like, girl, I'm not trying to go out smelling like coffee every day. So if you just remember, if you want to do, like, if you experiencing that thing and you want to be like, spraying this and whatever, just understand, girl, you gonna be smelling like coffee unless you want you to be at perfume a la coffee. If you want to smell like coffee, then you go ahead. But so I tend to do this like later at night. So this is going to be a part of my regimen, as well as that the Haitian castor oil on my edges. I'm going to see what happens like that. The Parador, I'm going to try down the line because I'm still doing my zinc stuff. I don't want to use too many different products because I want to actually know what works. I want to see what actually works. So there you go with that. And then just as let me see. Some of the other stuff, it really doesn't have to do with hair. It's just like I ended up just getting some like this molecular water that is really good for like when you're really cleansing your face and stuff like that and taking off makeup. This is something that's really super great for that. And then it was like a whole big amount of this that I ended up getting 750 milliliters, and it was only $6.99. So that was like a hell of a deal with that. But like I said, some of the other stuff doesn't really relate to like hair stuff. So I am not going to really, it just doesn't pertain to it at the moment. But those are the different type of things that I'm doing right now for my hair. I'm still in the process of retightening. I did just do, because earlier in the year, before I had took my Atlanta trip, guys, and how I told like on the last live about my Atlanta trip, I ended up finding, let me see if I can find this real quick. I ended up finding like a little bit of the footage from the Atlanta trip that I had wanted to share that with you guys, because I talked about it, and I just think it's worth mentioning again, because I know I ended up passing by it, but I wanted you guys to just know just how serious it was, me being caught in that storm and almost, not making it out. Because on the serious side, guys, I could not have been here, seriously. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see, is this? No, that's not it. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find the
Heavenly Father.
Wait a minute. Where is that? Do I have it, guys? I'm gonna just sit here and see if I can real quick see if I can find the footage that I had got when I went to Atlanta. But anyways, guys, just listen to your intuition. That was just like seriously a serious thing that really happened. It could have turned out really bad. And it's not something that I like to keep up. And plus, as a matter of fact, I'm not even feeling that way anymore, like scared or anything like that, because I know with me, when it comes to learning a lesson, I learned the first time. I'm that girl. Like, you don't have to put me through the test, Lord. Like, you don't have to keep testing me. Once you show me something, and because I don't like discomfort, honey. I do not like discomfort. So whenever it comes to things that discomfort me, okay, here it is, guys. This is the live footage of when I actually went to Atlanta. I had meant to actually post this, but I didn't get a chance to do it. But this was when I had actually got to Atlanta.
Out on my little quick.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I'm out in the A, y'all.
Wait a minute.
ATL, y'all. I went into the quick.
Hold on, wait a minute. This is going to be my only vacation for the
Wait,
year.
come on, hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on.
Hey, family. I am out.
I had just arrived from Atlanta. Into Atlanta.
ATL, y'all. I went and took a quick vacation. This is going to be my only vacation for the years. I'll be out here visiting friends and family.
None of that happened.
I have no idea what I went through to get here. I swear, this storm Debbie really did me, and I may not look like it, but I've been through hell today. Oh my God! I got up at 3:30 this morning. And after getting up at 3:30 this morning, I had to drive in the dark, which I hate. It took me 45 minutes to get to the airport.
I talked about this, but this was in real time. What was really happening in real time? I'm gonna show y'all an airplane taking off. Just.
We got there, our flight was delayed over an hour, about an hour and a half. We had to sit on a plane until we finally got to my destination, which was Charlotte, and missed my flight. And I'm
gonna take y'all to the end where
they scheduled me for a later flight.
Oh, I can't do that here.
But I didn't want to wait that long, so I had to stand in a long.
But I want y'all to see the airplane that takes off. It's really cute at the end.
And had to walk.
And this ain't that long.
From one end of the airport to another. Then the person supposed to be picking me up had an appointment that they switched from the morning to the evening because they thought I was going to arrive in the morning.
I
So
want y'all to see it
for the evening. So now I am waiting. I'm hungry. I'm tired. But at the same time, once again, I'm thanking God that I still got to every place safely. It was a mess to go from where it was raining and carrying on to now when it's hot as hell and I got these long sleeves and jeans on. I swear, when you can't control the situation, just embrace it. I'm gonna turn around to let y'all see this busy ass airport. Hold on.
So this is Atlanta.
Sorry, y'all. There go cars coming this way.
I
have to take out inside. Atlanta just be doing the most. I'm telling you. Where's that?
The tram's gonna come, guys. It's gonna come. It came after I said it. Then a plane's gonna come. I'm gonna show y'all. It's gonna come. As soon as I forgot, but Atlanta's so damn busy, it ended up coming.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to film a couple little things.
I didn't get to film anything. So that was the little tram you had to take to go, and then the planes get ready to come now.
I'm trying to catch an airplane flying by, but I'll probably get one of those later. Oh, there we go. Just as we're talking about it. There we go.
Yeah. And then we got so this just happened to be in real time. So listen to your intuition, guys. Okay, that's gonna be it, guys. I just ended up coming on here real quick. I just wanted to say too at that point, listen to your intuition, guys, because it could have been seriously life and death. You know, right now I'm feeling cool because everything is over with, and you know, I'm here now. But I'm just telling you, child, if y'all would have been through what it is, you would have. It wasn't like that, so I'm not worried about that. But this was just a quick video that I wanted to just chime in for Kathy Scott. She's not here today. I was hoping that she was going to be here because this was inspired by her actually. Just you know, on the thinning edges and all that other kind of stuff. Hopefully you guys got some information from it, and that you also have some resources that you can go to if you want to know more about that. If that's something you're dealing with, something that your friends are dealing with, something that your family is dealing with, share the video. I'm sure it could probably help someone because so many of us is dealing with it. It could probably help somebody out there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. We're already over an hour right here. I just wanted to jump on real quick and just address it because I like to keep my word when I say it. At this point, I'm trying to come on every Friday at 6 p.m. If you have any ideas or anything you want me to look up and talk about, please drop it below. Even when the stream live ends, you can still drop things, and then I'll try to come in, look at the comments, and see whatever it is that you guys may want me to talk about, guys. Okay, so we'll do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off. It's Friday night, guys. I don't hardly have time. I'm always working and doing stuff. So to me and to y'all, if anybody's having themselves a little sip, I'm going to do that. I'm going to probably take me in a movie. Cheers, Dion. cheers. Yeah, so you kind of caught me towards the end, Dion. I'm about to go ahead and check out because we've been on for over an hour now. And we were just talking about the thinning edges. So I gave a lot of information and stuff like that. So if you want to just catch the replay and stuff like that, you can go ahead and check that out. But anyways, yeah, guys, so I am going to go ahead. I'm at the point where I'm going to log off. Dion, like, do a little thumbs up if you in the live. If you get a chance, I appreciate all the thumbs up. Okay. What is that? Okay, somebody just popped up with something. But anyways, okay, I'll be sure to catch it. Yeah, yep, catch the replay. Oh, that's okay. I understand. Listen, let me tell you something. I just throw it out there to people. If you can join, fine. I appreciate it. If you can't catch the replay or whatever, no, I just appreciate you even just chiming in and stuff like that. I always appreciate you guys. And my thought is whoever is here is who's meant to be here at that time. So I don't, really get too caught up in like, oh, if it's 3, if it's 5, if it's 7 at the height of it, that's who was meant to be here and get the message today. And that's all I care about. And I always appreciate that. Just even one person checking on, I appreciate you taking your time out with me. Okay. So I appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna give y'all some hearts because let you know I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys. Okay. But anyways, with that, as I always say in lives as well as my videos, sharing is caring, guys. And I will catch y'all in the next one. So it'll probably be next Friday again at 6 p.m. I'm trying to stay on this trend and hopefully we can keep it going. Okay. All right. Mwah. All right. Y'all all take care. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your holiday weekend, your Monday off. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.